Hi, I'm Ronganinen, and today in this video we're going to show you how to make dit da Jow, or strike wine. It's known as strike wine because it can be used to treat the injuries from martial arts training. If you're doing iron sand palm or iron hand palm training on the small rocks, on larger rocks, or on the iron bean bags and so forth, it can be used to treat any muscle aches or injuries from that, or to also stop the build-up of unnecessary calluses and things like that. It is used before and after the iron sand or the iron hand training. But as I said, it's great for muscle aches, bruises, pains and those sort of things, and a lot of people will swear by it as having a great medicinal purpose on its own without the consideration of the martial arts aspect or the striking aspect. Okay, so the first thing we need is a nice large glass jar, not plastic. It has to be a glass jar because that allows the proper extraction of all the herbs into the mix. Now, what we want to really do here is make sure that the glass is clean, rinsed out, dried and ready to go. Okay, next are the ingredients, which I'll put up here for you to follow and see as we go along. The first lot of ingredients are here. And as you can see, I'll just open this up a little bit. There are a number of different herbs, barks and other such mixtures in this special herbal remedy. And this particular remedy that we're using right here is over 500 years old and has been passed down from generation to generation of the masters of traditional white cream Gong Fu. The Rujang and Ma Yao are aromatic herbs, so they have a really nice smell, but they also have very good healing properties. They are even used just on their own, but in this case we're mixing them with all the other herbs there. They are very bitter and very pungent and move quickly. That means they can be strongly absorbed into the body very quickly, and they will strongly disperse the congealed blood, and they are really very effective for relieving pain. The two herbs often are used together in order to enhance the therapeutic effects of the clinical practice and the use of the herbal remedy or the dit da Jow. They are often applied to reduce things such as pain, swelling, trauma, arthritis and fractures. So again, very medicinal applications, not only just for martial arts. Next, we will use the 2 litres of vodka and 4 litres of brown vinegar to extract the benefits of the special herbs. Now, the vodka itself is important because it really extracts the herbal remedies and has a very cooling effect when you apply it on the area that you wish to. And the vinegar makes sure that the Jow goes into the bones. It goes deep into the bones, passing the muscles and the tendons and so forth. When we mix all of this together thoroughly, it really will imbue the dit da Jow with these herbs and make a much stronger remedy or strike wine than most other forms out there. Okay, so we'll put the particular herbs carefully into the required glass jar, and as you can see they're going in there. Now you may get a pungent smell from them, that's okay. with quite strong herbs, and we make sure to get every last bit into the glass jar because, as I said, they're very, very valuable aspects, and we do need them as much as possible because they're used to extract the actual formula. Okay, next we are going to pour in the vodka. Now, as I said, the vodka really draws out those herbs, really takes the benefit from those herbs and allows it to mix in well with the particular jow we're making. And as I said before, they also have a wonderfully cooling effect when applied to an injury or to the hands or other areas of the body that you may use in striking within the martial arts. So we do that, take just a little wooden piece of wood or whatever you want and just give it a little bit of a gentle stir there. Start extracting those herbs and mixing the mix in. And just dry that off. Next, the brown vinegar. Each one of these is a litre. So, in goes the brown vinegar. Just like this, into the glass jar. And of course you'll see the mix take a darker, almost blood red sort of effect sometimes. That'll eventually get much darker and as the mixture mixes with the vodka and the herbs. So. Okay, good. And of course, the last one. There you go, we have 6 litres of deep dark jow. Give it a bit of a mix. Obviously you should mix it well to make sure those herbs are extracted into the vodka and into the vinegar mix. Very, very powerful dip jar jow this is. The particular herbs and recipe that we use, as I said, is over 500 years old and has been passed down through lineages, particularly the Zheng Feng, the Zheng Lang and the Ming He lineages of white crane that I'm a member of and my masters that I follow. So, of course we will keep mixing this for some time. And oops, looks like there could be a little bit of plastic off one of the lids in there. I'll get that out much later as we go along. Okay, great. The next thing is to seal that tightly with the top, and then we put it away, believe it or not, for at least 6 months in a very dark and cool area. So it will really work that mixture through, bring out those herbs and make it really strong. Now, you know, to get the jow formula has been hard because not many people really know this stuff or can really make it. They can buy it in bottles from commercial places and things like that, but it's not the same as the real deal. And you know, this particular one has been handed down over many generations of real proper masters of the traditional Chinese martial arts. And as I said, Our recipe is at the very least 500 years old and highly effective. It was passed down to me via the Zhenlan crane tradition and features within the ancient pages of the Hou Fa, or crane law boxing manual, which I have here. And if I can just quickly go back to finding the particular page that deals with this, I'll show you a number of the aspects. Now, here is the particular page, or one of the particular pages, and you can see, if you look closely, a man with a number of different herbs coming up or being drawn next to particular areas of his body. Now, this means that these herbs are great for affecting the overall body, for strike wine use and for medicinal uses as well, as you can see on many of the other pages within the Hou Fa. So it is really a wonderful herbal remedy, and we're very happy to be able to access this somewhat esoteric, somewhat hidden knowledge. Not many people have these books, and it's very hard to get hold of them, let alone understand them and translate them into the proper way they should be. A lot of people will read this stuff and translate it using modern terms. Often karate people will try and translate it, not really understanding that it is an actual Chinese text, so they lose a lot in their translations. Translating it in the modern terms of today also loses a lot within the translations, because you have to understand this from the time it was made and the people who made it and the different terminology that was used back then than is used nowadays. You can see a number of the herbs here that we use in this particular Vodka Jow. And that's the Hou Fa, or the Ming He Chuan text. Hou Fa meaning crane law, and that's where our particular Jow will come from. Now, to apply Jow, you take a small amount and warm it up in a microwave or other method for about 5-10 seconds. Then rub it into the affected area until it goes away, till it's all gone. Make sure it's rubbed in deeply through the skin, the muscles, the tendons, blood and bones for maximum effect. This particular and special Vodka Jow is available from our School of Chinese Martial Arts and Culture for around about $10 to $15 a bottle. If you're interested, please contact me, care of the details shown. And if you are interested in this particular Vodka Jow or our 100% free martial arts classes and membership, get in touch. Thank you for watching.